I'm here with Freddie Sosa, sales manager at Richland Motors. I heard that supply numbers are changing. What do you think, Freddie?
Well, Mike, I could talk about the 70 used cars and the 30 new cars that we have on our lot. But the number I can't get out of my head is 756. That's how many vehicles we have sold so far in 2022. Thank you to Roswell and our surrounding communities in what was supposed to be a pandemic. So on behalf of myself, Travis Hicks, and the rest of the Richland Motors staff, thank you for choosing to ride for our brand, Richland Motors.
See the folks at Richland today, 2601 West 2nd, Roswell.
Have you noticed the days are getting shorter? This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but we're on the downhill side of the year, so every day is a couple of minutes shorter than the one before, even though your plants need plenty of food and water to keep them healthy. Like those globe willows that are turning yellow. A good dose of the right fertilizer will make them bright green again. No matter what the problems you're having, we probably have a cure at Roswell Seed Company. But come see us soon, because winter's coming, you know.
Buying a sewing machine from a big box store or online might seem like a bargain, but in this case, you really do get what you pay for. Just the machine. No lessons, no help with figuring out why it isn't working the way you expect, and no one close to fix it. Buying locally from an authorized retailer may cost a little more, but in the end, it will save you time, money, and aggravation. Come see me, Chris Ann, at So Easy Sewing, 200 East College Boulevard in Roswell, and let me show you why it pays to shop local. So Easy Sewing. You've never had it so easy.
Jennifer here from Trustmark Roofing, and I know you've heard me say that you can trust Trustmark, but I want you to know what that looks like in real life. A few years ago, we installed a beautiful new roof for an older woman who was recently widowed. She was an artist, and colors were really important to her. So when she said she didn't like the color of a brand new roof, we took that seriously. She had picked the color and signed off on it, but I just kept thinking, if she's going to walk into her house every day and be disappointed, then we're just going to redo it. So we did. We ripped that beautiful new roof off and replaced it with a slightly different color, and she was thrilled. Yes, it cost us quite a bit of money to make her happy, but I want you to know you can trust Trustmark to make it exactly right every time. If you have any roofing needs, call us at 575-755-ROOF or find us online at trustmarkroofpros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coyote Den. We're here in the nightcap. As the boys will be in action now, the Roswell Coyotes will be taking on the Goddard Rockets. It is Thursday, December 15th, 2022. We're going to take a quick break as the Big Red Band will be playing the national anthem. All right, welcome back as the national anthem was played by the Roswell High School Jazz Band. All right, let's talk about the 2022-2023 varsity boys roster for the Goddard Rockets. Introducing the non-starters tonight would be number 1, Adrian Solis, the 5'6" senior, followed by number 3, Jared Salas, a 5'8" junior. Number 12, Jarek Mendoza, the 6' senior. And number 30, Brian Bajaras, the 5'9" senior. And then number 35, Bryce Carrillo, the senior. And then number 55 is Christian Dakany, the 6'2" senior. And they have Jevin Mendoza listed as a freshman on the roster. And the starters for tonight for the for the Goddard Rockets, number 2 is the 6'1" senior, Mitchell Schooley. Number 22, David Cervantes, the 5'11" junior. Ritt Price, the 6'5" senior. And number 32, Dominic Ramirez, the junior. And then number 33 is Chris Sabata, the 6' junior. And now introducing the rosters for the Roswell Coyotes, the non-starters this evening. Number 1 is Elroy Cummins, the 5'6" junior, followed by number 2, Sebastian Mendoza, the 5'8" senior. Number 3, A.B. Toscano, the 5'8" sophomore. And then number 5, Manny Fuentes, the 6' junior. And number 10, the 6' sophomore is Jacob Palomino, followed by number 21, the 6' senior Jerry Barola. Number 22 is Christian Richardson, also 6' and is classified as a senior. Mason Greathouse, also on the roster. He wears number 24, 6'2" sophomore. And number 40 is Omar Ramos. And then Rylan Saraceno, the 5'10" sophomore. Josh Estrada also listed on the roster, stands at 5'8". He is also classified as a junior. And now the starters for the Roswell Coyotes. Number 4, Stephen McCaskill, the 6'3" junior. Number 11, Ivan Miramontes, the 6'2" senior. Zy Carrasco will get the start this evening. He wears number 20, 6'1" sophomore. And then I think I mentioned this already, but number 23 is Rylan Saraceno, the 6'9". Nope, it is going to be the 5'9" sophomore. And then number 44 is the 6'4" senior, Jakin Lackey. The Roswell Coyotes are assisted by Chris Barola, Derek Gomez, Victor Bolaños, and the head coach, Dude Barola. And, I failed to mention the the coaching staff for the Goddard Rockets. It is going to be Scott Austin as an assistant coach, Miguel Gutierrez as an assistant coach, and the new coach this year coming from, well, let's put it this way, was a Goddard Rocket. He was your teammate.
He was.
Went to Lovington to coach the girls, and now he's back as the head coach for the Goddard Rockets, Mr. Wade Scott.
Yeah, Wade had a lot of other stops in between there at the college level. But
yes, he did. And
yeah,
you know where that was at?
Most recently from Lovington. Yeah, he was at Texas.
Was it Texas A&M?
No, it was a smaller school than that. He was the girls' coach at 2 Texas schools. Texas Kingsville maybe was one.
Yeah, maybe it was Kingsville.
Yeah, but a lot of experience. And, my old backcourt mate, and I even see my old coaching staff up there in the balcony across the way. So nice to see Coach Leon Sims able to make it to the game, watch his old player coach
As
his
the
old
head
team.
coach. Yeah, that's kind of neat to see.
That's kind of cool.
All right, as the game started, 0-0 with 7:49 remaining in this first quarter. Lackey swings it on over to Saraceno, right side. Swings it on over, takes the shot. No. Zy Carrasco, left side. Now Miramontes. We're going to kind of work the left side. Lackey kind of stops. And, all right, they're just kind of just playing with the Goddard Rockets as the Goddard Rockets kind of playing some zone. And there is a shot by Saraceno, and no good. Rebounded by Goddard. And that's going to be David Cervantes.
Oh, a big block shot from Ivan Miramontes as he sends that one into the stands. And shot by Dominic Ramirez. And Ivan showing his athleticism there. Gets the crowd going early.
Well, man, that's what I'm saying. The crowd on both sides actually just kind of.
That was a huge block.
Getting loud there. Okay, Ritt Price with the ball. Gives it to Schooley. Schooley to Zapata. And already a foul in this first quarter.
And I think we're probably going to see the opposite of what we saw in the previous game. I think we're going to see a lot of fouls in this game. I hope not, but that's just kind of what I anticipate. Miramontes with the foul there, and that will send number 33, Zapata, to the line. Shooting 2.
All right, we didn't talk philosophy between this game, between you and I, Coach. Right now, both squads, let's talk about the Roswell Coyotes for just a moment. What's your take on the Roswell Coyotes? First and foremost, and then you can make the transition to the Goddard Rockets.
Oh, sure. They're going to do what they love to do, which is press, up-tempo, shoot threes when they're there, attack the basket. And as we see, 1 out of 2 for Zapata.
And 3 points just like that by Ivan Miramontes.
Yeah, and Ivan came up huge in the last game, and he's kind of the straw that stirs the drink for the Coyotes, has been for a while. And we'll see if Goddard tries to play transition with him tonight or not. I wouldn't if I'm coaching the Goddard Rockets, but we'll see what Wade's got in store for him.
Schooley with the ball now, baseline, guarded by Carrasco. Takes the bounce pass to Zapata. Zapata now swings it on over back to David Cervantes. Cervantes to Schooley, and he's going to set it up here in the middle once again. Wade Scott's Goddard Rockets trail by 2, 3-1. Make it lead by 1, 4-3.
Dominic Ramirez for 3.
And that's Dominic Ramirez. Okay. All right, there's Miramontes once again. All right, so what I've noticed so far in this ball game is that the Goddard Rockets are in a full court press. Now there's Saraceno for 3, up no good, rebounded by Ritt Price. Here comes Schooley across the timeline. And, you know, I haven't noticed yet. I guess I haven't really. Oh, there's a steal by Miramontes. And Miramontes.
And a good foul from Cervantes, because that's going to be 2 points for sure, and maybe an emphatic dunk, as he's indicating now. Man, I was going to try and put that one down.
Well, and he can do it. He's had a couple last year, and he has no hesitation whatsoever.
He's the most likely candidate to do it for the Coyotes. But again, good foul by Cervantes. Saved a not just the 2 points, but a chance to really get the crowd up for these Coyotes.
All right, 4-3 is the score. 1 point lead for Goddard. And just like that, Ivan Miramontes for 3.
And he had to rise up and shoot that one over somebody.
All right, there's that full court pressure. Ritt Price has a chance to get a slam dunk, and he does.
Yeah, and just to break down on the press there, as Ivan kind of gambled, he's the last man back. You can't gamble there, or that's what happens.
Ritt Price had, oh man, did you see him? He saw that opportunity. He took it, and boy, what a nice dunk Ritt Price had. You know, Ritt's, oh, look at Saraceno, had a three-point shot up, no good.
It goes off Zapata, though, and out of bounds, so Roswell will maintain possession. We'll see what he got cooked up here.
Well, Coach, I was going to tell you, Ritt Price's uncle, Chris Price, was my roommate in college. We played college baseball together.
Also a tremendous athlete.
Oh, my gosh. Threw the ball hard. 6-6 here in the first quarter. 4:40 remaining in this first quarter. Zach Carrasco back to Lackey, and Saraceno misses, and now Barolo's going to have Manny Fuentes come in the ball game in place of Saraceno.
Well, and Saraceno maybe, you know, we talked about, you know, this being a high-pressure game for all the athletes involved in the girls' game. It's the same as the boys' game, and Ryland maybe looks like this is a little too much for him here in the early going. Hopefully he can settle down, because he's a big part of this offense. And we're going to get a foul called on number 5, and that is Manny Fuentes. So Manny needed about 2 seconds to come in and foul.
All right, now here is Schooley. Schooley to number 22, David Cervantes. Kyle's playing man-to-man. Back to Zapata, and just like that, number 32, Dominic Ramirez for 3.
2 triples for Dominic Ramirez and a quick timeout called.
Well, I don't know if there's a timeout. I think there's a foul. So there is a foul.
So they're going to count the basket and get a foul on David Cervantes.
Yep.
All right, so no timeout. 6-9 your score with 4 minutes and a couple ticks left as Fuentes in to quarterback the offense now. Forgive me for that.
No, I was waiting for it, actually, because if you didn't say it, I was going to say it.
Oh, and a pretty hard foul there by Dominic Ramirez. Oh, that was gave it to the wrong guy, but the foul will be on Cervantes. And let's see if they change it. They're talking.
Yeah. Let's see what Miramontes can do here as his first free throw's up and good.
Yeah, they gave the foul to Ramirez. So
they did it. Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll wait for Miramontes to shoot this next free throw. It is up and good. So the score now is 9-8 in favor of Goddard. Full court pressure by the Coyotes once again. Britt Price in trouble. Gives it back to Schooley. Schooley's trapped by Lackey and Fuentes. Escapes traffic. And now it looks like there's going to be a timeout for the Rockets. I'm not sure if it's a 30 or 60. Let's find out from the Zebras. It is going to be 30 seconds. Let's take one real quick. We'll be right back. Coyotes trail by 1, 9-8.
In times of uncertainty, one thing seems to be constant. Crime tends to rise. Zenith Security Services, a locally owned company that's invested in our community, reminds you that for less than 5 quarters a day, you can be proactive in protecting your home, family, and assets with a monitored alarm from a top UL-rated company. The hardest calls we receive at Zenith Security are those needing our services after the fact. Call Zenith Security Services at 575-626-3521 to schedule your free security assessment today.
All right, welcome back as the Roswell Coyotes trail by 1, 9-8 with 3:50 remaining in this first quarter. The Roswell Coyotes currently 2-3 overall and ranked 19th overall in the 5A classification, and the Goddard Rockets 1-4 and ranked 18th in the 4A classification, 73rd in the state of New Mexico as the Roswell Coyotes ranked 61st overall. Schooley with a nice shot, no good, rebounded by Carrasco, and now here comes the Roswell Coyotes.
Yeah, Schooley looking to maybe draw the foul there, but good defense by Ivan Miramontes, challenging the shot.
Oh, nice pass, and Carrasco in for 2.
Here's the full court pressure.
David Cervantes, and now that is I believe that's number 33, Chris Zapata, yep, and then it goes back to Cervantes. 10-9 is your score, 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Britt Price to Dominic Ramirez, and no good, rebounded by, who else? Ivan Miramontes. There's an outlet pass, McCaskill for 3, no good.
Oh, look at the rebound by Lackey. Doing the dirty work in there, going to get a foul called on Goddard. Let's see who it's on. Looks like it might be on Zapata. It is his first. So just the third team foul means it'll be ball out of bounds, and as Barola checks in.
All right, so we have Fuentes, Barola, McCaskill, Lackey, Miramontes in the ballgame for the Roswell Coyotes, and just gets it off on time, and Matty Fuentes guarded by number 3, I believe that's Jared Salas. It is Salas in the game now. And of course, Christian Dackney also involved with number 2, Mitchell Schooley. And then Dominic Ramirez also in the ballgame for Goddard. Miramontes for 3, up no good, and now rebounded by Schooley, and here comes the Goddard Rockets as the Goddard Rockets go across court, outlets it over to Jared Salas for 3, up no good. Well, kind of Kind of what we saw in the first game here with the girls' game, but here comes McCaskill as he dribbles baseline. He's going to kick it back out. Fuentes for three. Good.
Yeah, a lot of shooters on this Coyote team, and they're not afraid to shoot as we get the steal from Lackey. And
Jeff Lackey gets it in. I beg your pardon. Jake and Lackey. Jeff is the dad. Former teammate. Sorry.
So nice offensive board there by Barola, and he is able to get the putback and get fouled.
Well, I still call him Jeff anyway. It doesn't matter. Yeah, 15-9 with 1:35 seconds remaining, and here comes Jerry Barola with the free throw up and no good. Rebounded by Christian Zapata. Outlets it quickly to Schooley. And there's going to be a shot, and no good, and Fuentes will get the free throw.
Yeah, that's a nice rebound by Fuentes there, boxing out and going up high for it.
Yeah, I love what, the fact what Coach Barola is doing right here is just kind of stalling just a little bit, getting things set up, making sure that he has the shot. And right now the three-point shot is, up. It's currently working for the Roswell Coyotes, but again, they're going to slow it down just a little bit. They're going to try to get Fuentes in three-point range, maybe McCaskill as well.
Well, Barola and Miramontes too. All those guys can shoot the three.
Yeah, everyone that's on the court for the Roswell Coyotes
I'm
has that ability.
I'm not wanting Lackey to start jacking up threes, but.
Well, he can do it as well, but there's Fuentes for three. Yep, no good. And now here comes the Goddard Rockets, and same with the Goddard Rockets. You have Schooley that can shoot the three-point shot along with Ramirez.
Well, and Cifuentes can
and
shoot
Salas.
it. Salas can shoot it, so.
Yeah, so it's same thing here. Mitchell Schooley. Oh, good disguise by Lackey. And here comes Jerry Barola. Gives it to Miramontes, and Miramontes in for two.
Whoa.
They're in motion, so I'm not sure what's going on here.
Time expired.
Oh, time expired. Perfect. Okay, sounds good. At the end of one, the Roswell Coyotes 15, the Goddard Rockets 9. We'll be back here in 60 seconds.
If you need a Kubota that works and plays hard, stop looking. You'll find everything you need at Amigo Machinery. When it comes to tough Kubota tractors, mowers, construction equipment, and utility vehicles, all with low-rate financing, Amigo Machinery is your one-stop shop. We are passionately committed to providing our customers with the highest quality products, most innovative solutions, and services delivered with integrity and professionalism. Stop by Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
All right, welcome back to the Coyote Den. 15-9 in favor of the Roswell Coyotes. While I have a chance, I'm going to throw out a quick shout out to Michelle Tivis, friend of mine we've been friends for a long time. She worked for me over at Mesa. Now she teaches over at Goddard. And her sister is Leslie Tivis, assistant principal over there as well. Oh, nice pass, and 2 points for Schooley. And just to give you a little, I pronounced that correctly, my friend. Let's just put it that way. Jerry Price. Jerry Barola. She distracted me there. There's Schooley now behind his back. Swings it on over to the right side. Guarded by McCaskill. And that's going to be Christian Dackney. And it's going to be, is there a foul?
No, they call it travel. And
okay.
And just This has been the exact opposite of the girls' game where he had all those turnovers. The boys' game, I only counted one each for each team. Goddard just picked up one right there as Saraceno checks back in, along with first action for Jacob Palomino. But, yeah, handling the ball, both teams handling the ball quite a bit better. We also have Greathouse in the game for Roswell.
Okay, here's Fuentes now. Fuentes guarded by number 22, David Cervantes. Swings it on over to Saraceno. Saraceno looking for Fuentes, but now finds Greathouse. Greathouse will go and misses.
It'll be interesting to see how this unit does because there's just one starter in the game for the Coyotes right now, and that's Saraceno, who had kind of a bad start and got pulled out pretty early in that first quarter. So essentially the bench in right now for Roswell High.
All right, there's Price now. Stops the dribble, gives it back to Cervantes. So Goddard just kind of really working the right side, and the Coyotes kind of working the left side.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
And Schooley is going to take it to the basket, and he will be fouled.
So they got Palomino on the foul. Subs come in for Goddard. Zapata back in the game. And Ramirez checks in as well.
Okay, there's Schooley now. Sinks the N1, and now number 3 will come in the ball game is Jared Salas, as Schooley will have a seat. Okay, there's Fuentes now, stopping the dribble. Palomino, Saraceno, Barola. Let's see if Greathouse can shoot the 3.
It would surprise me.
For sure. Good ball movement by the Coyotes now, as they're just trying to find the right opportunity.
Yeah, good defense by Goddard. They're locked down here, playing that man defense, and there's a long 3 from Fuentes.
Fuentes, no good, and now it's rebounded by the Goddard Rockets. And Salas tries to go in for 2 and misses.
Palomino with the rebound. He's going to bring it across himself. Coach Barola wanted him to push the tempo a little bit. And we're going to get a foul on Goddard on the hold, as Miramontes is going to check back in for Fuentes, who wasn't in there very long. He's getting some instruction on the bench. Foul is on Salas, his first.
Yeah, so 1 point lead now for Roswell. 5:25 remaining in this first half. Greathouse a little upset as he loses the ball. Another turnover for Roswell, and now here is number 22, David Cervantes. Dribbles to the right side, and now they're going to get
Greathouse.
They're going to get Greathouse. Okay. Okay, so that's Greathouse. That's going to be his first personal?
Yes.
Okay.
14 foul.
So Price now has the ball. Cervantes kicks it back out now to Zapata.
That's a good call. That's a block on Greathouse. He's moving quite a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the right call.
Oh, yeah.
The crowd's not happy, but that's the right call.
They're not happy, and that's okay. And that will put Zapata at the line. He's 1 for 2 so far tonight. Not a lot of free throws in the game, not a lot of fouls in the game.
There's the first free throw. That's up and good for number 33, the 6-foot junior, Chris Zapata. 15 apiece now here in the first half. 4:59 remaining in the first half.
Yeah, so Goddard off to a kind of a quick start here in the second quarter as they get it even and now take the lead on the free throws from Zapata.
All right, 1 point lead now for the Rockets, and here comes Palomino. Saraceno. Back to Barola. Oh, I thought Lackey was going to take that opportunity in the three-point range, but he doesn't.
He gave it a look, didn't he? Oh, and a turnover.
And that's going to be Chris Zapata with the steal and 2 points.
Yeah, and he was just baiting him. He was just waiting for him to throw it over there. It made him think he wasn't looking.
Kyle swinging to the left side again, as we referenced earlier. Barola and Miramontes. All right, Barola's going to swing, turn, and he's going to take a shot, and it looks like he will go to the free throw line as number 21, Jeremiah Barola, will go to the line and shoot 2. You
get Dom Ramirez for his second foul.
So let's see, you have assistant coach Miguel Gutierrez talking, I think that's to David Cervantes, trying to give him some direction here as Ramirez will have a seat.
And I'll tell you what, that's an assistant coach over there, knows a little bit about basketball in this gym.
Yeah, he was a former Coyote back in the latter part of the 80s, let's put it that way. Barola with the free throw up and good. 1 point lead now as Zai Carrasco will enter the ball game, and Saraceno will take a breather.
All right, here's a chance to get a turnover on the press for the Coyotes. They get it set up and nearly get it.
Cervantes guarded by Lackey.
Spin move blocked by Carrasco. Good defense. Oh, what a tough shot. My goodness. Hanging in the air.
Good job by Miramontes, and a nice little layup for Jared Salas. Back and forth this ball game as we expected. 20-19, and the Goddard Rockets lead by 1. 3:15 remaining in the first half. Palomino with the ball. Going to the basket, no good, and Price will have the rebound. And I thought it could have been a tug of war right there between Price and Lackey.
Yeah, good job by Lackey to get his hands on it after Price went up high to get the rebound. Brought it down too low. We're going to get a full timeout called by Goddard.
All right, we'll take one too. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Goddard leads by 1.
Even if you swing the golf club like an arthritic giant gorilla, you'll look good on the course in professional polos, shirts, and hats embroidered by Business Notions. Even add your company logo to golf balls. So don't look like a gorilla. Call Business Notions at 625-2840. Professional embroidery and screen printing, perfect for your next event and sports teams. Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. 625-2840.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in the second period with 3:10 remaining as the Goddard Rockets lead 20-19. Real quick, just want to give a quick shout out and a thank you to KSVPTV.com for making all this happen. And of course, thank you to all of our sponsors. 20-19 as the Coyotes have the ball. Palomino almost loses it, gains control. And now Palomino's going to work the right side, get it to Carrasco, and
turnover.
It's going to be a turnover on Roswell.
Yeah, Coach Barola exasperated over there on the sideline.
Just looking at that myself.
You know, he's kind of just been looking for a combination to work for him here tonight. He hasn't really found it.
Yeah, and again, the Roswell Coyotes this is their 6th game here. Miramontes going to.
And they're going to get Schooley.
Is it Schooley?
I think. We'll see. A little bit late on the call, but yep. Schooley his first. Miramontes to the line. Shooting 2.
All right, so Miramontes going to the line.
Perfect form and right through. Hard to say too much about that kid, you know, and just about whatever you're talking about. Athletics, academics, in the community, leadership.
Yeah, does just a good job with everything. Just a great kid in general. All right, Schooley with the ball. Bounce passes to Cervantes. Kicks it back out to Zapata. Back to Schooley. And the runner up no good and rebounded. Well, it is going to go out of bounds the Roswell Coyotes.
Yeah, pretty good defense there by the Coyotes. Just couldn't secure the rebound. Good ball movement by Goddard, but Roswell there at every step. And another block from Miramontes. He gets on the floor diving after the loose ball, and then a turnover for Goddard. No transition, though, as Goddard's back on defense.
Yep.
Short. Just a little off on the 3 attempt there from Miramontes.
All right, that's Schooley now. Goes cross court.
Wouldn't have expected a tight game with 90 seconds left in the first half. I really thought the Coyotes would have a lead by now. And now Schooley attacks and scores. Good job scoring around the defense of Miramontes, and the Rockets back out to a 2-point lead.
Yeah, there's Palomino kind of just working a little bit, waiting for that opportunity. Coyotes have not shot very many three-point shots this year in this first half. Oh, there's Barola, and is going to lose it. Another turnover for Roswell. Under a minute now. Coyotes trail by 2.
It's been an even game, even on turnovers, almost even on the score.
Well,
even on fouls.
It's going to be a travel maybe? Oh, they're going to say it's a foul on Palomino.
Yeah, that's going to be 2 on Jacob. He'll probably be subbed out here. You don't want anybody to pick up 3. Next one will be bonus. We wait for Lackey to tie his shoe.
He needs to take his time, get a little breather.
He wouldn't do that, Coach.
All right, there's Price now. Rhett Price hands it off to Schooley. Salas goes baseline and finds Schooley. He takes a 3-point shot up, no good, and airballs it.
Oh, good lead outlet pass to Barola.
And Barola misses, and Zykarosco misses, and Lackey goes up and good for 2. 15 seconds. We're all tied up at 22 apiece, and here comes Schooley as he trots down. Gives it to Price.
2 seconds. I'm not sure they're aware.
Oh, and there's Schooley. And no good. Wow, what a game this has been here in the first half. We're all tied at 22. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to KSVPTV.com.
Eastern New Mexico University in Portales is proud to offer potential students the opportunity to attend ENMU tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. And now we are proud to announce the newly created Freshman Hound Housing Room Grant, which will allow students the opportunity to receive up to $3,000 per year off their housing costs when living on the ENMU campus. For more information on how ENMU is making higher education more affordable for you and your family members, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
And your path to a greater future at Eastern New Mexico University. With degrees offered both on campus and online, ENMU has the flexibility that you're looking for, and with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship, New Mexico residents can now start, continue, or finish their bachelor's degree tuition-free at ENMU. For more information, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed, antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday, to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
How do you make the most of your land? Shaw does it behind the wheel of a John Deere 1025R compact tractor, as he does everything to make
my yard look as beautiful as I possibly can.
But the Hubbards use their 1025R because
we really are trying to create this homestead.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. How will you make the most of yours? Nothing runs like a Deere.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Have you ever thought, Mom and Dad...
All right, welcome back to KSVP-TV.com. We're here at halftime as the Goddard Rockets and the Roswell Coyotes. We're tied at 22 apiece. We'll resume play here in about 6 minutes and 30 seconds. We're going to finish the second half of the interview with one of our very own assistant principals, Mr. Eric Gomez. Mr. Gomez is actually the assistant principal that oversees the CTE, Career Technical Education. Mr. Gomez, we're going to give you the opportunity to talk a little bit about, again, CTE, and then also the internships and the correlation with Eastern New Mexico University and whatever else you want to reference with that, sir. So it's all yours.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for having me back. Well, you know, like I was talking about earlier about the career and technical education and our pathways, or various pathways that we have here at Roswell High School. And, you know, one thing that we're working on starting is we want to do a collaboration with local businesses so that way we can offer internships for our students. So, you know, what we're looking at is, like, for instance, a potential automotive technician. If any of local dealerships are interested and would like to have one of our students do an internship, we're looking at our senior students. So this would be for next school year. 12th grade student, he'd go in there in an internship and work in that automotive facility. So we're looking for any local businesses that would be interested in working and collaborating with Roswell High School or RSD as a whole that would be interested in working with us and doing some internships, you know, we are interested in that. And so right now, currently, we have a couple of businesses that have come forward, you know, like Rose and Fulkerson's, and a couple of businesses that have come forward to do internships with us. And then we have the city of Roswell going to do some internships with us. But we're also interested in anybody else. If you believe that you have a business and you believe that you may have some internship opportunities, you know, welcome to contact us. Contact us here at Roswell High School, or RSD as a whole, and talk to us about the various pathways. I'm glad to share all those pathways with you.
Mr. Gomez, Eric, one of the questions that I was asked earlier, and, you know, I want you to answer this real quick. You know, they're talking about the Roswell Independent School District. Here at Roswell High School, we're working CTE, we're talking internships, we're talking collaborations with Eastern New Mexico University. But also, can you make reference to Goddard High School? Does Roswell High School and Goddard actually work together when you're talking the CTE programs and when you collaborate with Eastern New Mexico University? So
yeah, we do. We're collaborating all three high schools together. So that's us, Goddard High School, and University High School. We're all working because we all have various different pathways. Some of us have similar pathways, but we all have different pathways, and we're all looking in collaboration together, because ultimately our number one goal is to provide an opportunity for our students. Students is our number one focus, so we want to make sure that we're trying to provide the students the best education possible and the best opportunities possible.
When kids want to look into different pathways, you know, first and foremost, with the Roswell Independent School District, the traditional high schools actually it's going to be 28 credits to graduate. But talk a little bit about, again, we're talking CTE, but how does that go into credits? When you're working with CTEs, you know, the career technical education, if you're working with welding or if you're working with automotives, you know, how does that work when you're talking with transcripts, and how does that correlate with Eastern New Mexico University?
So the way it correlates is that, you know, accounts, you know, they get in a dual credit class, they're going to get high school credit and they're going to get college credit at the same time. Right. And what's great with that is it's at no cost to the student. Tuition and books are covered here by the district, so the student gets to take that course. And what that does, what that does for that student is that 3 credit hour college course is now a course that they do not have to take when they graduate and they go on to the college, continue on. That's one less course that they have to take.
Very good. Now, another question that's been asked, and please mention this, when you're talking about Eastern New Mexico University, you're talking dual credit, is there a deadline, sir, when we have to meet? You have to, right now we're here at the semester, you know, tomorrow's the semester, ends of the semester. Can a student sign up for CTE courses now, and are they able to get into college courses at this time?
So that's a great question. So actually our deadline was December 9th to get students into a dual credit class. So all students should have filled out and turned in their dual credit forms to their counselors, and those counselors then bring those forms to me. I sign off on them, then we get them enrolled. And the reason why we do December 9th is that gives us some time to go through and get the textbooks ordered that need to be ordered, and work in correlation with the university to make sure that we're getting everything that we need to get in place. One thing we're going to do this year too with every one of our dual credit students is we're going to bust them down right in the beginning of the school year to Eastern New Mexico University Roswell, and we're going to get them their college IDs. So each one of our students will have that college ID, and with that college ID, it provides them all those opportunities just like a regular college student, tutoring and you know, use of their facilities.
Can you take multiple courses when you're talking about dual credit?
That's a good question. You can take multiple courses. A lot of times it's going to depend on what courses you still need to graduate. And then, like I said, if it's a dual credit course, for instance, English, you can take English, and that's going to count for your let's say you're a senior, that's going to count for your English 12, and you're going to get a college class at the same time.
Right. So I know you and I were in admin meetings all day today. We talked about dual credit. We talked about AB block. We talked about a lot of different things. We don't want to get into that just yet, but more importantly, you know, the CTE program, you know, it's been a big deal here in the Roswell Independent School District, and I know right now you're putting a lot of emphasis in here. Mr. Gomez, real quick, we have about 30 seconds. You want to say anything in closing as far as CTE is concerned?
Well, you know, all I want to say is, you know, I'm really proud of our CTE programs that we have here. I believe a lot of our students are going to come out of Roswell High School prepared for career and college and career readiness, and they're going to be ready for success.
Sounds good. Mr. Gomez, I appreciate you, sir. We're about a minute before we resume play. We will get you out, and we'll see you in the morning.
All right, sounds good.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
All right, brother. All right, welcome back, as we're about 30 seconds before we resume play here. And we're all tied up at 22 apiece. Getting my partner back here, Mr. Kelly McDonald, as he just does a great job here First and foremost, let's talk a little statistics. We'll get starting lineups here for the second half, and we'll get strategies here as well for the third quarter.
All right, 7 points for Mitchell Schooley and 6 for Dominic Ramirez on the 2 early threes. That's 2 leading scorers for Goddard. For Roswell, it was Ivan Miramontes with 11 and Jerry Barola with 4. Pretty much all the scoring for Roswell. Low scoring game, really surprised here.
There's Dominic Ramirez now. He's going to get up and score 2 more, add 2 more to his category. Scoring for Goddard here in the first half. Did you talk about that already, Coach?
Yep.
Okay. Low scoring here in the first half.
Yeah.
This is only, 66 points? No, 46 points, I beg your pardon, in the first half.
McCaskill gets
48 now.
His first points of the night.
Let me switch gears here and put my script over here in the right direction. All right, 24 apiece, and now here comes the Roswell Coyotes, and that's going to be out on Goddard now. Coach, I appreciate that. We were talking a little bit of CTE information here, the Career Technical Education, and some of the pathways and some of the internships that we were just kind of basically talking about, how Roswell Independent School District works closely in conjunction with Eastern New Mexico University. And it's a good program that we have here. But, Mr. Gomez, he's the assistant principal that oversees that. And if there's any question about CTE programs or pathways or any kind of internships, just please call Roswell High School, and we'll get you in the right direction.
All right, Jake and Lackey picking up the foul on the offensive rebound attempt. That's the bad news. Good news is the Coyotes can set up their press.
Full court pressure right now, and that's Lackey and Saraceno trapping Price. And they go cross court now, and that's number 22, Cervantes. Cervantes, nice pass to number 33, Chris Zapata, and it's good for 2 more. Goddard Rockets now lead 26-24, 6:37 remaining in the third quarter. And the first half kind of went fairly quick, Coach.
And Saraceno from downtown, and he just can't get one to go down. And turnover for Roswell.
And here comes Cervantes as he goes across the timeline, and now Mitchell Schooley guarded by Saraceno. Good effort and good defense by number 4. That's going to be Steve McCaskill. Still big crowd here at the Coyote Den. Kind of people still just trotting in here.
Yeah, coming in from the concession stand, looks like.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm kind of curious to find out the profit there that the concession is making there.
It's going to be Roswell ball. And it's going to go down as a turnover, as good defense there by Miramontes, knocking the ball out.
All right, no pressure from Goddard, at least at this point. Saraceno will cross the timeline, working left side. Miramontes for 3, good.
Sweet stroke.
All right. Fun game so far here, Kelly, and just really enjoying, I enjoyed the first game as well, too, and, we just enjoy doing this period, don't we?
We do. This is a good time.
It is. McCaskill in for 2.
Yeah, and just a great job by Steve McCaskill forcing the issue, using his body to clear a little space and able to get the ball up and in. Foul's going to be on Zapata, his second. And McCaskill the chance for the old-time three-point play.
Yeah, 29-26 with 5 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in this third quarter. McCaskill, the and one is up and good. 30-26 now, 4-point lead as the Roswell Coyotes now put pressure on the Goddard Rockets. Price with the ball, bounce passes to Schooley. Now back to number 22, and good job defensively by Carrasco, but looks like there might be a foul.
Yeah, they're going to get Lackey or Carrasco. I'm not sure which one they're going to get. It looks like it's going to be
Lackey. Like on Lackey.
So that's his second.
Okay, so number 23, Rhett Price, will go to the line. He will shoot 2. The Roswell Coyotes, real quick, talking about their schedule. Overall, right now they're 2-3 up to this point. After tonight, they will be traveling to Las Cruces to take on Las Cruces Mayfield. That game will be on December 17th. And then Taos will travel down here to Roswell High School on the 20th. And then, of course, Roswell plays Taos at the Clovis Holiday Tournament, according to Max Preps. Price will sink the second free throw. Now it's a 3-point lead for the Coyotes. There's Carrasco, baseline, back to McCaskill. There's a screen. McCaskill, a little short, but gains control and finds Saraceno. Baseline for three, no good. And rebounded by the Rockets, and now here comes the Rockets. Chris Zapata. Baseline up, no good, and I think that is David Cervantes now. Back to Price, no good.
Good defense by Schooley, but, and that was blocked. Price got a piece of that shot from Miramontes, and that is a blocked shot.
Yeah. Talking about the Rockets now, the Rockets currently 1-4 overall. After tonight, they will be playing at home against Valencia, and then they travel to Alamogordo the 17th, December 17th, that's Valencia, that's that Saturday, and then to Goddard on the 20th. So a lot of basketball action.
And diving out of bounds is Miramontes. And Fuentes will check in for, he's going to get Miramontes.
Yeah, he probably needs to take a little breather real quick, and as he goes down and shakes the hands of his coaching staff right there. Says, take a break, son, because you're going back in. And wow, McCaskill with a nice block. And here comes the Roswell Coyotes. McCaskill down baseline, and he's going to be good for two.
And Cervantes is hurt. Looks like they're going to get a timeout here.
All right, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back here in 30 seconds. You are listening and watching to KSVPTV.com.
I'm here with Freddie Sosa, sales manager at Richland Motors. I heard that supply numbers are changing. What do you think, Freddie?
Well, Mike, I could talk about the 70 used cars and the 30 new cars that we have on our lot. But the number I can't get out of my head is 756. That's how many vehicles we have sold so far in 2022. Thank you to Roswell and our surrounding communities in what was supposed to be a pandemic. So on behalf of myself, Travis Hicks, and the rest of the Richland Motors staff, thank you for choosing to ride for our brand. Richland Motors.
See the folks at Richland today, 2601 West 2nd, Roswell.
Hey. All right, welcome back to the Coyote Den as the Coyotes currently lead this ball game 32-27 with 3:52 remaining. In period number 3, the Roswell Coyotes with 2 team fouls and the Goddard Rockets with 1. Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald as Manny Fuentes will inbound, and there's another timeout.
Yeah, this will be a real timeout.
A real timeout. Guess what? We'll take one too. We'll be back in 30.
Have you noticed the days are getting shorter? This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but we're on the downhill side of the year, so every day is a couple of minutes shorter than the one before, even though your plants need plenty of food and water to keep them healthy. Like those globe willows that are turning yellow. A good dose of the right fertilizer will make them bright green again. No matter what the problems you're having, we probably have a cure at Roswell Seed Company. But come see us soon, because winter's coming, you know.
All right, we're back as Dubarola's Roswell Coyotes take a 30-second timeout to regroup as Manny Fuentes will be inbounding.
Yeah, and Roswell needs to go on a little run here. They got the 5-point lead, but they need to put some baskets together, maybe get something in transition, off the press perhaps.
And there's Fuentes to Carrasco. Carrasco dribbles, swings it out to Fuentes for 3, up, no good. And now here comes the Goddard Rockets as Ramirez gets in an excellent defense by Zay Carrasco. And he is fired up.
Yeah, it's going to be a turnover. Yeah, you don't never lack for effort with that kid.
And that's for sure. Football field, basketball, court, and probably on the truck as well. So there's going to be a foul on the play, and that's going to be on.
It's going to be an offensive foul.
Yeah, that's going to be on number 44. They're saying Lackey.
Well, the table did not hear who the foul was called.
Okay, yeah, I think it's actually on McCaskill. Oh, now they're going to change it, so they're going to say Zy Carrasco. That's going to be his first personal. Okay, 3 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Full court pressure again by Roswell. Ramirez trying to go across court. He does.
Good job breaking the press there by Goddard.
Yeah, absolutely.
3:15 remaining here in the third quarter. Low scoring affair.
Ramirez for three. Up, no good, and rebounded by Mitchell Schooley. And this time I think they're going to get Manny Fuentes.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about that call right there. Manny had position, was not able to get the rebound, but had forced Schooley to the baseline, and boy, you could.
Oh, look at Lackey with another block.
Oh, come on.
And I tell you what, I'm okay with that. I think it should have been handled.
I want them to. No, well, I don't know about that, but I want them to push the ball. So.
Well, push it.
Yeah, I mean that one was.
The chest pass was. I thought it was there, and maybe a little too strong, but I thought it should have been handled. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but it's not. And now it's Goddard's ball. And now here comes Mitchell Schooley as he turns. And Carrasco almost gets that ball. And it looks like Wade Scott's going to take another timeout. Let's see if it's going to be 30. It is. We'll be back here in 30 seconds. Coyotes lead 32-27. We'll be back.
Buying a sewing machine from a big box store or online might seem like a bargain, but in this case, you really do get what you pay for. Just the machine. No lessons, no help with figuring out why it isn't working the way you expect, and no one close to fix it. Buying locally from an authorized retailer may cost a little more, but in the end, it will save you time, money, and aggravation. Come see me, Chris Ann, at So Easy Sewing, 200 East College Boulevard in Roswell, and let me show you why it pays to shop local. So Easy Sewing. You've never had it so easy.
Welcome back. As we're here in the third period, 2:50 left in the third period. Coyotes lead 32-27. Wade Scott's Rockets took a timeout, and it looks like Schooley will be inbounding for the Goddard Rockets.
Yeah, let's just play with 5, however.
Yeah, it looks like Saraceno thought he was in the ball game, decides to go ahead and have a seat real quick, and there's Schooley. Inbounds it to Zapata. Zapata back to number 55, Dackney. Dackney to Ramirez.
Yeah, it's going to be an offensive foul on Dackney.
And Wade Scott upset.
Yeah, he's got a gripe there. I didn't think he was overly set, but you can always say that the offensive player forced the contact.
Sure,
you don't have to be set to draw a charge.
Sure. All right, Stephen McCaskill now facing Schooley. As the rock. Oh, there's McCaskill, and he misses, and rebounded by Goddard. And here comes Jared Salas.
Yeah, and Coach Brola can't be happy with that shot selection.
Salas now. Might be fouled. Let's see if it's going to be defensively.
Yeah, it's going to be.
It's going to be Price coming in the ball game, followed by number 22, David Cervantes.
McCaskill drew the foul there.
Salas and Dackney will have a seat. 2:13 remaining in the third quarter. Price with 2 more. Nice turnaround spin by Price, and now here comes the Roswell Coyotes. Miramontes on the right side looking to set up his offense.
Just 2 minutes left here in the third.
Nice turnaround spin, little jumper, short. And now rebounded by Goddard, and we have a Roswell and a Goddard rocket down. Let's see if they're okay. They do. Help each other up. And that looked like that was Chris Zapata along with, was that Miramontes?
Yeah, well, they got the foul on Miramontes, which was the right call, and came in a little late. And Coach Scott was a little upset until he realized that they were actually going to make the call there on the right guy. In that case was Miramontes.
Okay, now here's Mitchell. Schooley has the ball taken away by Fuentes. Stops the dribble. Stephen McCaskill.
And we're going to have a double foul on Price and Greathouse. And that will be point of interruption. And I believe it'll go to the alternating possession. So Price picks up his first, Greathouse picks up his third, and they
Okay, so that's Miramontes inbounding. Okay, back to Fuentes. Fuentes thought about taking that shot, but McCaskill, Barola, left-hand baseline, and up and good.
Yeah, good take from Jerry Barola. He just forced his way in there, got a little room, took advantage.
Okay, that's David Cifuentes. Excuse me, Cervantes.
I think I said Cifuentes earlier in the game.
Did you also? Oh, that one's just lost there. I like the idea by Cervantes, and it kind of just slipped out of his hand there. Miramontes driving to the basket and good for two more.
Yeah, he'll get you one way or the other.
Okay, 59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kyle still lead 36-29. Not much scoring here in the third quarter. Palomino will check in. Stephen McCaskill will have a seat. So on the court for Roswell is Greathouse, Miramontes, Palomino, Fuentes, Barola, and for Goddard, it's going to be, Cifuentes again, Cervantes. And then it's Chris Zapata with the baseball pass. He's going to take a shot, and he's going to be good for two. Price also involved with Schooley and Ramirez. Here comes Manny Fuentes, goes across court. Going to swing it on over to the right side to Barola. Barola, triple threat. He will walk. And I think that's an excellent call. 45.3 seconds, 36-31 is your score with 45.3 seconds here at the Coyote Den. All right. David Cervantes to Mitchell Schooley. Trying to go for maybe one opportunity here, Coach?
Probably not. I think they're just in their regular offense, and we're going to get a foul on Greathouse here. And they're John. Greathouse and
Price.
And Price are John, and that'll be 4 on Greathouse, so he'll have to come out.
Greathouse not happy. He's going to go take a seat.
Doing that dirty work in there. So the Coyotes kind of going small here with the big guys being Carrasco and probably Miramontes right now out there.
Well, I'm seeing Zai Carrasco. He's kind of talking with Fuentes a little bit, saying, hey, let's get back over there, get back to half court here, and let's get back to playing basketball. And there you have Ramirez and Fuentes talking. They're all friends, Coach.
Oh, yeah.
Matter of fact, you know, they might be enemies on the court, but after the game, I promise you, they're all friends.
Yeah, there's the two quarterbacks there with.
Yeah, they're probably discussing a little strategy for next year, huh?
There with Cervantes.
Saraceno looks like he's going to enter the ball game after this shot. Price will shoot the ball. And that's going to be up and good. And now substitutions will enter the ball game, and Saraceno will come in the ball game, and Jerry Barola will have a seat.
And that just makes them smaller. I mean, this is really a small ball unit that's out there right now, and Goddard's got a size advantage they can take advantage of here.
Well, maybe he's going offense for defense right now, and it looks like they're going to call Saraceno on the foul, or with the foul, excuse me.
Well, Saraceno's going to draw the foul. It's going to be on Dom Ramirez. That's his third. And Saraceno's wide open for a three if he wants it.
And there it is, but in and out, no good, and rebounded by Palomino.
And they're going to get the foul, and he's going to go. No, he's not, just the fourth team foul, so it will be ball out of bounds back to the Coyotes. And we'll see, that one's on Dom Ramirez, so 2 fouls in about 3 seconds for Dominic Ramirez. He'll definitely come out with his 4th foul.
Well, that's Jared Salas coming to the ball game, and Ramirez will have a seat. Shakes the hand of Wade Scott.
And just didn't get him out quick enough. I mean, that's the danger. You leave a guy out there with 3 fouls.
That's right.
Less than a minute left in the quarter, and they run the risk. And, you know, he's got to be smarter than that, too, the player, and not pick up that 4th. And now he'll have to sit until late in the 4th, I would think. And here's Palomino going up.
And that's going to be
jump ball. Hell ball, I should say.
That's a hell ball.
And that's going to wind up being a turnover for Roswell, their 4th of the quarter, 9th of the ball game.
Good job by Goddard on that play right there. I mean, really good defense. 3-point lead for Roswell. You got about 6 seconds left for Goddard to score. 2 seconds, and there's going to be the shot by Goddard, and no good. And so Roswell goes into the 4th quarter, 36-33. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back. Thanks for listening and watching KSUPTV.com.
Have you ever thought, Mom and Dad are beginning to need more help, but with a busy job and raising a family, you just don't have the extra time? Personal Care by Design is just what you're looking for. We can be there when you can't, from 1 hour a day to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All of our caregivers are carefully screened, and we are the only personal care service that is overseen by a registered nurse. Competitive rates, great people, and experience is what sets us apart. So when you need extra help at home with your loved one, you can count on Personal Care by Design. Personal, private, and protected. Call us at 575-625-9471 for your personal care needs and receive a free nursing evaluation. That number again is 575-625-9471.
All right, back on the court for the Roswell Coyotes is Carrasco, Palomino, Saraceno, Manny Fuentes, and looks like Ivan Miramontes. And for Goddard, Price, along with Cervantes, Salas, along with Schooley.
And
Dackney. All right, so as we begin the 4th and final quarter, Miramontes attempts the 3-point shot. No. Triple threat position. Swings it back out to Saraceno. Fuentes will drive baseline, stops it, and he's going to go into the. Are they going to call it in?
Nope.
Charging. Offensive foul on Fuentes.
Yeah, and that'll be his 3rd. And I don't disagree with the call.
Yep.
Coach Barola disagrees. I do not. I think Manny forced all that contact and was pretty good defense. Got a wet spot on the floor there, taken care of.
Once again, probably same location, it seems like. Number 22 now will inbound. That's David Cervantes. To Price, back to Cervantes. Full court pressure by Roswell. Goes cross court. Back to Schooley. Guarded by Fuentes. Right side baseline. Swings it back out to Schooley. Three-point range is up and good.
And fouled by Fuentes, and that'll be 4 on Fuentes.
So Schooley will go to the line to make it a 4-point opportunity.
And that'll bring McCaskill in, and they're going to bring Lackey in as well. And Palomino will come out. Palomino's done a pretty good job on the post.
He really has.
Doing the dirty work.
Well, right now, we're in the fourth quarter. It's 36 apiece, 7:26 remaining. It is 8:49 on December 15th, 2022. And the score will remain tied as Price misses the free throw. And Cervantes a little upset. He knows it. It's going to be called for the foul. So now that's going to be Coyotes have 10 team fouls and the Rockets have 6.
So everything's a shooting foul from here on out. Everything's a 2-shot foul
for the Rockets.
For the Rockets on here on out.
Okay, Miramontes, Lackey, Saraceno back to the top.
Oh, that's a bad pass.
And there's going to be a turnover on the Goddard Rockets. .36 apiece, 7 minutes remaining in this contest. McCaskill from 3, no good. Lackey and Price battle out along with Carrasco.
And they get a quick hell ball there, and I kind of like the call. We got some players that are getting a little chippy in there. So we'll get the quick hell ball call.
The crowd still pretty active here at the Coyote Den. Still coming in, probably from the concession, but still full house here at the Roswell. Oh, nice job by Saraceno, and David Cervantes will be called for the offensive foul.
And again, I agree with the call 100%. I mean, that guy's just, throwing their bodies into people. That's offensive foul. It's good defensive position. He's giving ground. And good defense.
Ryland Saraceno, McCaskill back to Miramontes. He's going to drive it. No, he finds Saraceno with the little jump shot. Good. Schooley with the hard bounce pass and has Price under the basket, and he's going to be good for 2. 38-38 with 6:15 remaining in this contest. What a game this has been for both the Coyotes and the Rockets.
Yeah, we said before the girls' game, I think it was, how you just throw the records out, throw out everything. Roswell Goddard game is going to be like this.
It always is. It always will be. Salas gets stopped up there. Back to Zapata. Over to Schooley on the swing. Guarded by Carrasco. Schooley ready to rock and roll. There's some emotions out there, and guess what? It's going to be rebounded by Roswell and Saraceno.
Got numbers if they hurry.
There it is by Carrasco, and Carrasco misses, but Lackey's going to be fouled. Chest bumps by Carrasco and Lackey.
It's going to be 2 on Price, and Lackey will go to the line, shoot 2. And timeout Goddard.
Let's see if they go to the 30-second timeout or a 60.
I don't think he's got a 30.
Well, they're going to go 60, so we'll be back here in 60 seconds. Coyotes lead in the fourth quarter, 40-38.
Jennifer here from Trustmark Roofing, and I know you've heard me say that you can trust Trustmark. but I want you to know what that looks like in real life. A few years ago, we installed a beautiful new roof for an older woman who was recently widowed. She was an artist and colors were really important to her. So when she said she didn't like the color of a brand new roof, we took that seriously. She had picked the color and signed off on it, but I just kept thinking, if she's going to walk into her house every day and be disappointed, then we're just going to redo it. So we did. We ripped that beautiful new roof off and replaced it with a slightly different color, and she was thrilled. Yes, it cost us quite a bit of money to make her happy, but I want you to know you can trust Trustmark to make it exactly right every time. If you have any roofing needs, call us at 575-755-ROOF or find us online at trustmarkroofpros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
5 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in this contest. The Coyotes do lead by 2, 40-38.
And it's just been a typical Roswell Goddard game. It's been closer probably than a lot of people thought. Neither team able to pull away. I think Goddard had the biggest lead of the game with 10. But Roswell leads it now as Lackey puts down the first one.
Yeah, just a key free throw. And from this point forward, the Coyotes, as they did against Alamogordo on Tuesday, what won that game in overtime was the fact that they not only played good defense, but capitalized on the errors and sunk the free throws in overtime, which was a great opportunity and got them the victory. Little tug of war once again by Miramontes and Price, and it looks like they might have been tied up some way, shape, or form, but both athletes laughing about the tug of war.
Well, good hustle by all involved, and a good job not letting it get out of hand there.
Yep.
You never want to see that.
Rylan Saraceno to Miramontes, slips but regains control. Carrasco right side, Saraceno baseline, goes back to the top of the key. Left hand dribble by Carrasco. Lackey disguises it.
Guys, a little more deliberate here. Haven't seen this really since the first quarter.
Being a little conservative, the Coyotes at this point here with 4:30 remaining in the game.
And Lackey going to the hole. And they're going to get Price with the body. It'll be his third foul.
And here's the thing, in fairness to Price, that's a good foul.
No, I'm fine with that foul. You can challenge it. You know, Lackey's pretty decent free throw shooter, and the Coyotes have shot free throws extremely well in this game.
There's Lackey with the first free throw, and he jinxed him there.
A little bit.
But he misses the first free throw, but has one opportunity left.
They were something like 80% before that one.
38 points for the Rockets, 42 for the Coyotes, 4:28 remaining in the contest. No substitutions lined up at this point. Second free throw's up and good, 43-38. And a timeout by the Roswell Coyotes. It's a full one. We'll take a 60-second timeout. Coyotes lead 43-38.
In times of uncertainty, one thing seems to be constant. Crime tends to rise. Zenith Security Services, a locally owned company that's invested in our community, reminds you that for less than 5 quarters a day, you can be proactive in protecting your home, family, and assets with a monitored alarm from a top UL-rated company. The hardest calls we receive at Zenith Security are those needing our services after the fact. Call Zenith Security Services at 575-626-3521 to schedule your free security assessment today.
If you need a Kubota that works and plays hard, stop looking. You'll find everything you need at Amigo Machinery. When it comes to tough Kubota tractors, mowers, construction equipment, and utility vehicles, all with low-rate financing, Amigo Machinery is your one-stop shop. We are passionately committed to providing our customers with the highest quality products, most innovative solutions, and services delivered with integrity and professionalism. Stop by Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
43-38. as we come back from the timeout. The timeout was taken by Coach Barola as he is discussing a little strategy defensively for the Coyotes. McCaskill, Carrasco, it looks like Saraceno, Lackey, and along with Miramontes.
Yeah,
full court pressure.
He's changed his pressure, though. This is a different press than he's been running.
And explain that, Coach.
Well, he's gone with a 2-1-2 and having people down a little deeper, and they're going to get Carrasco for the foul, and he better be careful.
Well, he's claiming it. He says, yes,
he's
it is
claiming
me.
it now. He threw a little bit of a fit initially.
Well, and yeah. Well, I can respect the fact that he says, hey, it's me. Give it to me. Bring it on. And let's get back to work.
That's fine if that's all you do.
Yes, that's.
No, he's fired up, and that's a good thing.
Well, I can tell you just with that young man right there, he's just such a competitor. And when something goes south, he's going to claim it and say, hey, you know what? I'm a little upset, but I'm going to claim it, and let's get back to work. 43-38 as the first free throw missed by David Cervantes. And the second one is missed as well, rebounded by Lackey, and here comes the Roswell Coyotes. I'm going to be real honest with you, Coach. I'm very impressed with David Cervantes and his performance here on the court. Does well.
Yeah, I mean, he's struggled scoring tonight, but, there's a terrible.
Yeah, just kind of, and Saraceno saw it too. You know, he took the three-point shot, wasn't in the area code at this point, and he knew it, and he's a little upset and says, hey, you know what? I'm going to keep on shooting. That's what I have to do. He knows it, but that's it. It is what it is.
Yeah, he knows what he's in, and it's not the fact that he didn't shoot, or that he took the shot. It's just that he wasn't ready to shoot.
Yeah.
He didn't shoot in rhythm. He forced it and got bailed out on the foul by Schooley on Miramontes, but.
Yeah, just a missed opportunity, and he knew it.
But yeah, he knows. He's fine, and coaches didn't even yell at him because they know that he knows, and he's going to make that correction.
Well, Miramontes sinks the first free throw. And the second one is up and no good for the rim, rebounded by Rip Price. And now here comes the Goddard Rockets. 44-38, under 4 minutes now with 3:54 remaining. Cervantes throws it, and there is going to be another turnover by Goddard. Saraceno stops, and here's Carrasco for three, up, no good.
Had a good line on it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, and one of the reasons that Coach Barola didn't get too upset with Saraceno at that point was just the caliber of player that he is, and the ability that he has. And is somebody injured here?
Carrasco's a little slow getting up, but
yeah, he gets up with the knuckles and says, "I'm getting up anyway." So, yeah, just Saraceno, just the caliber of player and just what he brings to the team. He's just a great kid. Okay, Burrell is going to enter the ball game. I'm not sure who's going to take place. Probably Carrasco. Maybe give him a breather. But here is Rhett Price that he's going to shoot two. The first one's up and good. Nothing but net.
And you see what Carrasco was doing in that free throw right there?
I didn't.
He's clapping his hands, and then he's throwing his hands up right before the player's going to shoot.
That.
And he can't do that. And if he had missed,
technical.
I'm sure, it won't be a technical. It'll just be
was he
a violation, and they'll get to shoot it again.
Well, okay.
I mean, it could call it technical, I guess, but.
Well, was he? All right, Price sinks the second one. I thought he was a lane violation as well, and moving his hands, or
no?
Okay. All right, here we go. It's 44-40. McCaskill handling the ball. Saraceno to Miramontes. Barola.
Yeah, that's a foul, guys. Come on. There's got to be a foul in there. He got fouled 3 times. And that's a travel.
Well, and you and I discussed that. Might have control, but once you fall to the back.
Well, I mean.
And slide, it's a travel.
Yeah. Boy, I don't know how a foul was not called down here, and I don't know how traveling was not called down there, but Coyotes get it back.
Well, one way or another, they dodged a bullet, and now it's 44-40, 2:38 remaining in the contest. Lackey swings it to the left side with McCaskill. McCaskill asking for a screen. He's getting it, and thought he was going to go in, but decides to just flirt a little bit with the Goddard Rockets here. Saraceno loses the ball and regains control. And nice pass, and Lackey will
nice
score
reverse. Really nice reverse layup from Lackey, using the rim as a protector against the block shot.
6-point lead now.
Might be Roswell's biggest lead.
Oh, good job by Barola. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens here.
They're going to get Salas. Just a frustration foul, and it's going to put Barola on the line shooting 2.
Okay. I almost thought it was Barola there for a second. From my view.
Well, Barola got the steal, and Salas was just frustrated, just grabbed his arm. And
okay.
So nice job by Jerry Barola with the steal, and now let's see if he can take advantage. Barolas are notoriously good free throw shooters.
Absolutely are, and let's see what Barola can do here. It is key that he sinks both. First one's up and good, nothing but net.
Going to bring Cervantes in with his 3 fouls.
All right, 47-40. We're under 2 minutes exactly. 1:58 remaining in this contest, ladies and gentlemen. 1:58 remaining, and the Coyotes lead by 7, 47-40, and make it, well, the score will stand, 47-40. 1:52 remaining in the contest. Barola dribbles with his left hand, decides to give it to Lackey, but yet Saraceno will have it, goes to the top of the key. Now swings it over to the right side with McCaskill. McCaskill, he is guarded by Chris Zapata, and there's going to be another foul with 1:39 seconds remaining in the contest.
Yeah, McCaskill will go to the line and shoot 2. Double bonus for both teams now.
And this is where the Roswell Coyotes have to do their job and sink both free throws. This will help them be successful in this contest.
Well, I mean, you need to make at least 1.
Well, that's something they have to work on. What do you have, 47-40?
I mean, it's still 3 possessions.
3 possessions.
But you just need to keep the pressure on.
All right, there's McCaskill with the second shot and sinks that one. Now it's 48-40. Lackey decides to have his seat for just a moment.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd kind of like Lackey in the game there. But that's why I'm up here and not down there.
Well, there's good defense by Barola as he's going to dribble with the left hand, and luckily enough, there's McCaskill. He's going to trot across the timeline. He's going to be guarded by David Cervantes. Swings it to Carrasco. And there's no reason for the Coyotes to rush at this point as you have an 8-point lead with 1:15 seconds remaining.
No, they should really be in like a 4-to-score situation, I think.
And that's what's going to end up happening here. But Barola's going to take a timeout, and I cut you off, and I apologize.
No, you're good.
But we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back as the Coyotes lead 48-40. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Even if you swing the golf club like an arthritic giant gorilla, you'll look good on the course in professional polos, shirts, and hats embroidered by Business Notions. Even add your company logo to golf balls. So don't look like a gorilla. Call Business Notions at 625-2840. Professional embroidery and screen printing perfect for your next event and sports teams. Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. 625-2840.
All right, we're back with a minute and 10 seconds left in this contest. Coyotes do lead 48-40. And there was a full timeout taken by the Coyotes. Stephen McCaskill in the ballgame with Lackey entering, along with Rylan Saraceno, Jerry Barola, and, of course, number 11, the senior captain, Ivan Amitamontes. And for Goddard, it's going to be Price along with David Cervantes. And I believe that's Chris Zapata it is, along with Ramirez. Oh, there's going to be almost a turnover. And Mitchell Schooley in the ballgame for Goddard. Swings it over to the left side.
Oh, just trying to foul. Schooley gets the steal instead. And they're not fighting. They're not fighting.
No, it's just good. Hard hustle by Schooley and Mitamontes, and that's what you're supposed to do. Go fight for the ball.
Well, I guess they called a jump ball there, huh?
Yeah, I guess they did.
All right, timeout Goddard. It'll be their last one. It's full.
All right, we'll be back. Coyotes lead 48-40.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571. Eastern New Mexico University in Portales is proud to offer potential students the opportunity to attend ENMU tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. And now we are proud to announce the newly created Freshman Hound Housing Room Grant, which will allow students the opportunity to receive up to $3,000 per year off their housing costs when living on the ENMU campus. For more information on how ENMU is making higher education more affordable for you and your family members, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
With 51.3 seconds remaining in the contest, 8-point lead for Roswell. Any thoughts, Coach?
Well, Roswell was just finally able to pull away a little bit, which we kind of expect them to do early, as the good free throw shooters are in the game, and it will be Schooley with the foul there to stop the clock, and we'll put Fuentes on the line.
And Fuentes, a good free throw shooter, could help.
Yeah, this is the free throw shooting team that's out there right now, although I might have had Jerry Burrell out there, and he's coming in the game. But
as you mentioned, this could put the nail in the coffin if the Coyotes could sink 2 here.
Yeah, sinking 2 here makes it 4 possessions, and that'll be enough.
There's the first one.
The Coyotes got, they got a lot from Stephen McCaskill tonight. He's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 all in the second half. Just getting it from different people. Going to get, scoring from Miramontes, but and then Lackey.
And the second one is good. So a 10-point lead. Zach Carrasco will come in, and Rylan Saraceno will have a seat.
Yeah, and that's for defense and rebounding. I like the pressure here.
42 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and Zai kind of went through Schooley there to try to get that steal.
Yeah, not intentional.
No. Schooley will go to the line, shoot 2.
But I will tell you that number 20 can hit.
Yeah. And Saraceno will come in as a potential free throw shooter, as Schooling knocks down the first one.
Saraceno will enter the ballgame again and decides to take out Carrasco for just a moment. (50-41). Oh, there is Price to make this ball game a little bit more interesting now. 50-43 as he goes up. We're under 30 seconds now in the contest. Fuentes in control. Somebody's going to have to foul Fuentes.
Yeah, they waited way too long to foul here. What are they waiting on?
And there's the foul now by number 3. That is Jared Salas.
Waited way too long. I mean, they should have fouled him in backcourt.
Yep. 20.3 seconds left in the contest. Fuentes back at the line to see if he can sink 2 here.
Yeah, Manny struggled offensively this game and with fouls, but, you know, it's good to see that he can go in here in this situation. You know, a lot of pressure to make the free throws. I know he just missed one, but, you know, that's still the confidence the coaching staff has in him on a poor shooting night. And you know, just not a good game for Manny. You know, more fouls than points there for most of the game.
Well, I love the fact that, you know, that number 5 right there in the fourth quarter knows how to win ball games, regardless if you're on the football field, basketball court, or on the baseball diamond.
Yep, and that's why he's out there.
And that's exactly why he's out there. He sinks the second one. The Coyotes are going to win this ball game with 17 seconds left. Full court pressure once again, and Price looks like he has control now. And just play good defense, no fouls, and Goddard, the Coyotes going to win this contest 51-43. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back. You're listening to Roswell Coyote basketball on KSVPTV.com.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
Find your path to a greater future at Eastern New Mexico University. With degrees offered both on campus and online, ENMU has the flexibility that you're looking for, and with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship, New Mexico residents can now start, continue, or finish their bachelor's degree tuition-free at ENMU. For more information, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
Welcome back to Roswell Coyote basketball. We're here at the Coyote Den as the Roswell Coyotes defeat the Goddard Rockets 51-43 in a well-played game by both squads. A lot of fun to call this game. But, Coach McDonald, I know you have some stats for us, so I'm going to turn this over to you, sir.
Yeah, I mean, just Roswell able to pull away in the second half, really due to 14 second-half turnovers by Goddard, who had played pretty cleanly, just 5 turnovers in the first half, but defense got to him in the second half, and the Coyotes able to pull away. Scoring for the Goddard Rockets tonight, 2 points from Jared Salas, 8 points from Dominic Ramirez, 10 points from Chris Zapata, 11 from Mitchell Schooley, and leading scorer for Goddard was Rhett Price with 13. For Roswell, 2 points from Rylan Saraceno, 2 points from Zai Carrasco, 6 from Manny Fuentes, 7 each from Jerry Barola and Jakin Lackey, 10 points from Steve McCaskill, all in the second half, and then the leading scorer for Roswell was senior captain Ivan Miramontes. He had 17.
All right, there you have it. Real quick, the Roswell Coyotes win 51-43 in a great contest played well by both teams. Real quick for the Goddard Rockets. The Goddard Rockets will be back in action as they fall now to 1-5 on the year. And their next contest will be on December 17th as they play at Goddard High School at Ground Zero. And that game will be played, let's see, at 2:30 p.m. So I imagine that's going to be on a Saturday. That's what it looks like as far as this is concerned. So I'm sorry, that's going to be, 12-17 against Valencia at Goddard. Okay, as for the Roswell Coyotes, real quick, as I mentioned earlier, they defeat the Goddard Rockets 51-43 in a well-played contest by both squads. The Roswell Coyotes will be back in action on December 17th as they travel to Las Cruces to take on Mayfield. And then after that game, of course, everybody will be on Christmas vacation as the semester will end tomorrow at the end of the day. And then you and I, Coach McDonald, will be back in action here
with the Pocorn.
With the Pocorn tournament. And I'm trying to find out. I don't have the bracket with that, but we will be back in action on December 28th. And then, of course, for the females, the Roswell Lady Coyotes, they'll be back in action at Roswell High School on 12/20 as they will be taking on Sandia. So we'll be doing those games as well, too. So first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, safe travels back across town. Merry Christmas to everybody. We'll see you soon. We're going to close it out. Coyotes win 51-43. Have a good night. Merry Christmas. And it's always great to be a Coyote. Good night.